The three figs: prayer, belief, and forgiveness. Have you ever heard of an object lesson? If you've ever taught children in school or in ministry, the chances are high that you have, or at least done one without knowing. If you haven't, an object lesson is a teaching method that uses items or some other visual aid as the centerpiece of a lesson. Think of using a seed to teach about faith that grows, or a piece of armor to explain the armor of God, or a fig tree to teach about prayer, belief, and forgiveness. That's exactly what Jesus does in Mark chapter 11. But the disciples don't get it at first. It takes a question from Peter for Jesus to explain of the withered fig tree. Here are three takeaways from what he says. First, nothing is too big for God. In Mark chapter 11, verse 23, Jesus says, "Truly I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, 'Go throw yourself into the sea,' and does not doubt it in their heart, but believes that it will happen, it will be done for them." How often do we settle for praying small prayers, prayers that hide behind insecurity at best or doubt at worst? Here, Jesus is raising the bar. He tells us to pray mountain-moving prayers. We have a big God that can do big things. Second, we should pray with God in total belief. Believe that you received it and it will be yours. Notice the past tense here. Once again, Jesus is raising the stakes. Our belief in God's power should be so strong, so absolute, that we should consider our prayer answered as we pray for it. How can Jesus say that? Because our confidence rests not in the strength of our belief, but in the God we believe in. And our prayers should align with God's will. A good key for interpreting this verse is 1 John chapter 5, verse 14. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. Asking for a mansion and $1 million? Perhaps you need to reconsider what Jesus is actually teaching through the fig tree and the temple cleansing that follows. Asking for forgiveness or reconciliation, even as you ask, Jesus says it's already yours. And last, forgiveness